Women crying on the internet that men are walking away.
This is a hot take, but we are going to be extinct as a species, the women, because every single girl that I have spoken to in the last few months, like gorgeous, amazing, model-esque girls, are having the same issue that the guys that they're talking to, the guys that they're seeing, the guys that they're not even going on dates with because they don't even get to that point, are all struggling with the exact same issue. So if you're going through this, like, I don't want you to think it's you. I go to a ton of events where I meet, like, the most gorgeous girls, and I'm like, are you single? And they say, yeah. I say, you're single? Like, yeah, I can't find a guy. I'm like, how can you not find a guy?
Simple. The guys that they want are way out of their league. They have a ton of options, a lot of those options being hot model like women.
Damn
so
right.
they have no reason to commit to just one of them. It's not.
Yeah, they forget that the men that they want don't want them. Right? That's just the basics of it. Just most men don't want you. That you want, at least.
Rocket science, sweetie. It's your own hypergamy working against you.
Which makes me feel better, but it also makes me feel worse. The fact that, like, the most beautiful, successful girls in the world are unable to find, like, normal, sturdy men. They'll either have a date planned with a guy the day of he ghosts them. They'll go on a few dates, like, get love bombed like crazy. This guy seems perfect on paper. Has his life together, has a job, works out, and he's not ready to commit, but he's, like, 37.
Yeah, because while he was in his 20s, building himself into the successful, good-looking 37-year-old man he is now, the women his age ignored him and dated successful older men. And now it's his turn to live his best life, and he's under no obligation to commit to a woman just because she thinks he's at the age where he should settle down.
It's like an ongoing
Game is game.
theme that's coming up time and time again in my life with every girl that I meet is going through the exact same thing. And I saw Tinks posted about it, and she said we're going through a paradigm shift. What? We're going through a paradigm shift.
Are you stupid?
Paradigm. It's pronounced paradigm.
I don't know what paradigm means.
And that's why attractive, successful men won't date you.
You have been weighed, you have been measured, and you have been found wanting.
I come from a very traditional Iranian background.
Interesting. I hope that doesn't mean you were shouting death to America in the streets because, you know, ice happens.
And when I was growing up, I always fantasized about marrying a white American man because, me and my girl cousins, we would talk about how American men, they never hit their wives, they never abuse their wives and treat them like servants and second-class citizens the way that Iranian men do. They don't, Iranian men, when I was a kid growing up.
I mean, I have always said it. American men are the nicer men out of most nations, right? When you think of abusive men, you don't usually think of American men.
I just felt like the women were kind of treated like they don't know anything, and they're kind of treated like a nobody, don't even talk to me on my level.
Yeah. Sharia law tends to be like that.
The men would just go out and spend most of their day out of the house, do whatever they want. So many men were flinging side chicks. I mean, if not all the men were just like cheating on their wives the entirety of their marriages, and not even, and anytime the wife protested about anything, they'd be like, she's crazy, and the women would just actually kind of go crazy in the house with all the kids and stuff like that. And I just always thought that because white America is like the bastion of progressiveness, that if I dated a white American man, that I would get that like progressive better treatment that everybody was always talking about. Like, we would always talk about this, and there are huge differences for sure. Like, for example, Iranian men, and of course now Iranian men are definitely more progressive than when I was growing up.
Oh, wait, you serious?
Really?
Let me laugh even harder.
They still force women to wear hijabs. Divorce for any reason is almost non-existent, and honor deletions of women are still a thing. And oh yeah, Iranian leadership told women and young people to gather around military targets in case the Orange Man actually pulled the trigger on power plant in Bridge Day. which was using their own citizens as human shields. But yeah, so progressive, am I right?
No.
So, just to give that disclaimer, but there are some big differences. Like, Iranian men are still, you know, more macho, for sure, more like macho in a traditional way. Like, they'll never let you pay for things, at least the ones that I know. Will never let a woman pay for them for anything. Like, that's so degrading to them. They'll never, you know, they're definitely the breadwinners. I think Iranian men, more than any other man that I've seen, are the breadwinners. Another thing is, like,
Yeah, because they own you.
You'll never see an Iranian men, like the ones that I know or grew up with, or my brothers or cousins or whatever, you'll never see them complain about a woman abusing them. Like, oh, she abused me. You know, like, they'll never do that. They'll never do that. I just haven't seen it. But white American men will do it a lot. They'll use, like, therapy speak and, you know, culture a lot to describe being abused by women. In fact, almost every white American man that I got close to has complained about being abused by women, and they would, and the way that they would do it was like, you know, oftentimes like, oh, like, she physically abused me or something, even if the woman was like much smaller than him. It's just like an American.
You do realize we just can't fight back the same way Iranian men can, right? Like she's just kind of just glossing over the laws and the country differences too.
Thing.
So, physical abuse is funny if it's done by a woman to a white American man.
You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Seriously.
Sweetie, you know why Iranian men don't complain about being abused by women? Because Iranian law classifies Iranian women as the legal property of their husbands or fathers.
Correct.
You can pause to read, but in Iran, if a wife ever disobeys her husband, to quote Stone Cold Steve Austin, the husband can stump a mud hole on his wife and there's no law that says he can.
Bruh.
And another thing that, of course, white American men are very comfortable with their women not only splitting the bills, but taking on the entirety of their financial responsibility. I mean, they don't even see a problem with that. And that's like a, you know, huge culture shock for any, like, Middle Eastern girl, that, especially Iranian girl, that
Do you make your own money now? Then shut the fuck up.
dates like a white American.
Oh, shut up.
Well, sweetie, if women having equal rights and equal responsibilities is such a culture shock for you, by all means, go back to Iran. Sure, in a few months when the shitheads in charge of that country piss off the orange man again, you might find yourself forced by the IRGC to stand on a military target waiting for an American missile. But hey, at least you don't have to worry about paying your half of the bill with a white American man that won't treat you like property. Not that any of them were ever interested in the first place.
We don't mix with these people. What kind of offspring do you think that would yield?
I'm such a lightweight.
Jeez.
All it takes is one drink, and I will be so... Like, I'm gonna be giving you the let's leave early eyes, and I'll be so confident from that one drink that I'm gonna be like, let's do
Just obvious ad for her OF, I'm sure.
backdoor. No, I'm up. I'm ready.
Yeah, and that's legally classified as statutory forced copulation.
Correct.
Because she's drunk and can't legally consent even though she says she wants it. And after that, if she ever feels like you slighted her in some way and she wants to get back at you, she can tell the cops she was too drunk to consent and your life is ruined.
Bruh.
Seriously, guys, if she's intoxicated, keep it in your pants.
I'm so happy to see that a lot of men are starting to wake up and come to terms that us being told from a young age that we should go and protect a woman that's being abused or harmed by a random man in the streets, or even her man, that we should jump in and protect her. Yeah, no, I'm glad a lot of us are starting to see that that's...
It is.
This is really sad.
No, it's not. First of all, it's not a man's duty to defend a stranger. That's what the cops are for. Also, I remember I saw in the news back in the late 90s a situation like this where a man tried to intervene after another man slapped his girlfriend in the park, and when he intervened, both the abusing boyfriend and the abused girlfriend beat the crap out of him for not minding his own business. Also, I personally know women who only date abusive men, and at the end of the day, women have been telling us for over 50 years that they're strong and independent and they don't need us to protect them, so we're acting according to their wishes.
Correct.
And it only proves that you guys really don't like women.
No, we do like women. We just don't worship them.
And to be honest, I feel like y'all have never protected women. I mean, if you're walking and you see a woman being attacked by a man, you're not gonna do anything?
No, because women don't come to our rescue when we get attacked, so when they get attacked, we're just supplying gender equality.
You know, I'm starting to notice something. When it comes to women being harmed, y'all have no problem with that. You guys never protect women. I mean, really, the only people y'all protect are your homeboys. Yeah, bro, I got you. I'll do anything for you. I'll even give my life for you.
Yeah. They're my homeboys. I know them. They'd give my life. I'd give my life for them, and most of them would give their life for me. Who the fuck is this random woman?
Oh, she's getting attacked? Doesn't concern me.
Yeah, because most of the times the homeboys also protect us.
Exactly.
It's reciprocity, not rocket science.
You know what? I want y'all to keep that same energy if something happens to a woman you actually love and care about.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it.
Now you're just asking bad things on our own people. Like, you're stupid.
Get some help.
No, kiddo. If a woman I love and care about gets attacked, I'm taking skulls for the skull throne. That's one of the reasons why I've been doing martial arts for the last...
You know Predator and the Headhunter, Predator 2? When you saw all those skulls with the fucking spines? Yeah, I would be a headhunter.
23 years, and actually no woman I've ever cared about got attacked when I was with her. But what I'm...
Also true. Yeah, no woman has ever been attacked while they were with me. This shit does not happen.
not gonna do is risk my life to save some stranger and potentially leave my mother and father without their son because some random dork on TikTok told me I should.
Not a chance.
Seriously, grow the fuck up.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.